Hello, it's a SeahawksFan with a very special video. We have a level 50 Shadow Bagon. 10 out of 10 do not recommend building Shadow Bagon for a Great League. But the last, we have Bagon Community Day coming up, and I actually have a very good one that I want to make a level 50 Salamence, so why not showcase the Bagon in Great League before the Great League leaves and before I'm going to evolve it into the Salamence, which will be shown in Master League in time. But yeah, I mean, you saw had a great lead up against Alolan Sandslash, and that's about pretty much almost the only thing you would want to see. Now I am running Fire Fang. You could also do Bite, but I just rather look for the ice, steels, grass types. As a dragon, you do resist the grass type, which is nice. And out of Flamethrower, Twister, and Crunch, I chose to just not use Crunch. I did want a dragon move, and I mean, it's a bad move, but it does do some damage. But I've dropped the lowest I have ever dropped in so long in battle rating. But I do have some wins, some good showcase, some actual good battles for the Bagon, and you will see them. And the Drugalgy survives just long enough to get to one extra move. And, well, I was going to do double poison backline, but also this team then just kind of gets wrecked by Mud type Pokemon, and that Venusaur escaped in time, unfortunately. Is the Fire Fang going to be able to do enough chip damage? Well, this battle actually does become close in the end, although not being able to do enough to the Ninetales is a problem. They do throw a move, which is nice. They could have had an easy farm down. But it was just a loss. Now the next battle we have a Altaria, which is a problem. Being able to not do super effective damage with the fast move when they can do it, that is too terrible for me. I pivot into Shadow Nidoqueen, which I did enjoy using with this team. I mean, it's a handy Pokemon. I did grab a shield from that Lantern, getting that defense drop. The Bagon does come back. I did consider it may have been best to bring in Licky, but trying to use Bagon in a decent position, and it will be saved with that Twister later. Probably should have just thrown it. Definitely should have just thrown it, but they do bring in the Altaria now. I am going to shield up, and it's a Moonblast. All the energy gone, but they got my attack drop. He did still shield, so that's nice. Next Body Slam's not enough for knockout. Would have had some more health left if I did not get debuffed. And I just messed up that swap in. One turn swap. I probably should have just sacked the Licky and just tried to land the Flamethrower for show, but yeah, I mean, it's brutal out here trying to use the Shadow Spice. I imagine there's a way better team, but I just did not want to. I just wanted to use it, and I just used what I thought could be okay. Nothing crazy, but yeah. I mean, Licky Tongue, I mean, is insane, so surely if anything can do good with the Bagon, it is the Licky Tongue, but no. I mean, it did okay. The Drugalgy is a big problem. Being able to do super effective to the Bagon. And I mean, it's definitely worth investing in Shadow Salamence, so no regrets, but also it's just fun. And yeah, that battle was gone. A loss. Still nice to see the damage onto Sandslash. And again, the actual thing we want to see. They do pivot into Pelipper. We're just going to get some Twister damage, which we grab a shield. We're going to bring in Lickitung to go and absorb the weather balls. They're going to spam them quite fast. Definitely let me know in the comments what the Shadow level 50s you'd want to see. Definitely will consider. And I mean, it is a 700k investment for this double move and level 50 on the Shadow, so it's about, for most things, a lot of Pokemon. But I'm definitely not opposed to it. Shadow Pidgey is definitely something I want to test out. But I did not get even close to a decent Shadow Pidgey. In the future, if I do, then yeah, you'll see that here. Pelipper goes down. Sandslash takes my Bagon out. It got revenge, unfortunately. We have Scrafty, which is not the good lead, but also not the worst. We do expect that Power Punch before we pivot into Nidoqueen to resist the counters. We do call that Foul Play. Makes sense for most people to Power Punch at least once and then Foul Play, because that is a ton of damage. They do grab my last shield, and we do have a Gligar, which is a pretty annoying thing. Although we are able to get some decent chip, but they are going to have lots of energy for our Lickitung. No shield committed, unfortunately. We do pivot and just have that Poison Fang saved. Maybe there's some hope in the battle later on. But another move, it's Dig. Lands on my Lickitung very low. Can I get the farm down? Can I just take this Scrafty out? I get the shield and I get the lick down. And I, of course, go for the Poison Fang, but I misjudged how much. I made a mistake. Should have gone for the Flamethrower. I did so much with the Twister. If I had gone for the Flamethrower, I may have been able to reach it, and that could have been a win. Could have been actually exciting. But here, how do we take out Pidgeot? We're going to pivot into Shadow Nidoqueen. We've softened the bird up. The Queen comes in to shield up a Feather Dance, which is so unfortunate. But we are going to grab a debuff. And we grab the last shield. And they throw the move in time. They Brave Bird me. I take them out with me. And now we have Tentacool, which is a problem. This squid is not the good thing. But we took out one of the Pokemon with Shadow Bagon. We may have had to use 2 Pokemon and a shield at least. But we took out a Pokemon with Shadow Bagon. Yeah, there's a lot of losses. Definitely do not recommend. You're not gonna be able to push up in battle rating at all. We have Shadow Shift Tree. Beautiful. We can tear up this thing. We have the best thing we've taken out all day. Spoiler alert, but you can see the lock-on damage is like nothing. And if you're familiar with Registeel, it is unable to charge up to even 1.5 moves. So we are able to do enough pressure with the fast move. They unfortunately did shield that Flamethrower, which is annoying. But being double weak to a fire fast move Pokemon, kind of makes sense that they would shield. Now Twister, best damage I can get from the Bagon. And this is actually still kind of an interesting, annoying thing. Poliwrath is a pretty handy counter to Lickitung, although our play is survive just long enough as a Lickitung and leave with the Power Whip energy. We tear through that Shadow Shift Tree, and we do survive the Leaf Blade from the Shadow. We instant Poison Fang, and then we have a move to throw, and we take them out. Didn't need to play rough. Boom. And here is a evil thing. Although they give us Zumo, which actually we can handle quite nicely. And I mean, the fire fast move Pokemon, that's Dragon, is not something that you want to use into the Water Fairy. We do grab a shield. Now here I should have gone for the Poison Fang. I should have baited. I could have reached an Earth Power after throwing the Poison Fang and just completely sent this Bastiodon out of here, but alas, the failure. They're not playing the perfect play. But to see how just some exciting damage from the Shadow Bagon. Gonna commit a shield, and I mean the game's lost anyways, but trying to go for the farm down, and I fail. But it's okay. Hope you enjoyed the video. Was gonna power up a Shadow Salamence this one anyways. And it's spicy Great League battle content, but thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel for daily Go Battle League videos and occasional wild, insane things like this level 50 Shadow Bagon. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.